Hello and welcome to Wine Around Oz. I'm Tim.
And I'm Kat.
And we were recently in the Hunter Valley area of New South Wales, which is very, very famous for its Semillions. So we picked a couple up there. Kat, what did we get in Hunter Valley?
We got from Allendale Winery an 11-year-old Semillon, a 1998, and also a 2003 Semillon. So both from the same vineyard and also from the same winemaker. From different plots of land in the Hunter, and so we thought we'd pit them against each other and see how well the 98's aged, and same again for the 03 Semillon. Now
the thing is with Semillons, I don't tend to like them much because they're when they're young they're a bit too tart and acidic for me. But the thing about Semillon is if you can sit it down for a while, it generally will, for my taste, will get a little better. So the bright side is that the Allendale people have done the cellaring for you. In Australia, we're pretty averse to cellaring. We tend to just go to the bottle shop, buy the wine, and the cap's almost off before the puck breaks off in the driveway when you get back. But Allendale have done the cellaring for you. We've got an 03 and a 98, so that's 11 years old. So not being a big fan of Semillon, we'll see how we go with the way they've developed in the cellar. Starting with the 2003.
It's still quite crisp for an 03. It's definitely not got any biting acid or anything like that. I think it's quite smooth, but there is still some acid in the back there. But I think it's quite nice. It's quite a tasty drop. Yum.
I'm agreeing with Kat. The acid has definitely mellowed out a bit, as you'd expect. The citrusy flavours are still there, as well as some other sort of herbaceous little flavours and stuff. As Semillons go, it's definitely well developed and quite special. Probably for me it needs a little bit more sitting down though. Like I said, I don't like the acidic and tartness of Semillons, so I could drink it, but at the moment I'd have to have it with a food to make sure that it complemented that. But we'll try the 98 and see what 11 years of aging can do to it. First of all, I'll just quickly, if I can, show you the colour. I don't know if you can pick the difference up there. That's the 98, 11 years old, and that's the 03. There's a significant difference in the colour there. The
03's still got almost that bit of straw colouring.
That light straw colour,
yeah. Whereas that's definitely
we've gone into the yellows, the gold and honey here. It's quite a different... Quite a different colour, and wow, the nose is really different as well.
Hugely different.
Wow.
It certainly hasn't gone past it. I don't think there's anything wrong with the 98 Semillon. I think it's quite a nice drop, but for me, I like the fresher styles. I can see Tim's probably going to head more towards the 98 Semillon. It's going to be more up his alley because it's got more of that toasty, kind of nutty smell and also flavour as well that goes with it.
I definitely got the toast on the nose. It felt really, it's like buttered toast, yum.
It's really got a long palate too.
Wow.
Definitely finishes quite well.
It's definitely got that strong Semillon flavour that you get from the Hunter Valley, which is why they're known for it. It's one of the most famous regions in Australia for Semillon. This has aged really, really well. You get the toasty flavours coming back in the back palate, but all the nice sort of Semillon fruit flavours are definitely up front. It's very well fleshed out in the middle, and I think it's aged quite well. We could probably do it with a little longer if you wanted to, but as I said, Australians don't tend to cellar much, so if you're looking for a cellared Semillon that's aged and got the development on it...
Well, even the 2003 is quite an old Semillon, really. It's not what you'd get on the shelves. These days you'd be looking at a 2008, 2009 is what you'd get from many bottle shops. So, yeah, I definitely love the 2003 and hope we can find a few more along the way that are aged a few years for us.
So if you like your Semillons but want to sort of have something that's a little more developed, give Allendale a go. They've got the 98 available over the cellar door. So, you know, if that's what you want, if that's what you're after, which is my style, I'd much prefer the developed ones, or the aged ones. So I'd be going back to Allendale for a 98, and I think it's special and great that more cellar doors could do some of the cellaring for you.
Absolutely, absolutely. But a little side note about the Hunter Valley itself. We've been there numerous times living in Sydney, and it being about a 3-hour drive on a Friday night. But we heard somebody say a little while ago that they considered it the Disneyland of wine regions, and I have to agree. It really is quite overdeveloped almost, in the way it's all set out. And if you are looking for a weekend away, I would definitely recommend having a look at, say, the Southern Highlands, or if you can get all the way to Mudgee. Not that there's anything wrong with the Hunter, but I just think if you want something a little quieter and a little little friendlier maybe, then I'd head out and try somewhere different.
What she said. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, I forgot. Screensaver of the week.